Hey everybody, Zach again, Untitled.com, coming and making a video for you today. It's almost time for Sukkot. Well, not time for Sukkot yet. We're still in summer, but the fall feast will quickly be approaching, and people want to know, when is going to be the sign up for New Torah's fall festival. So that's coming up. Last year it filled up in like 3 hours, so you got to be quick about it when it goes online. I usually don't tell people exactly when it's going to be up because I don't know. I'm just going to throw it up there one day and it's going to be there, but it's going to be coming soon. So what you need to do is go to newtotorah.com right now and look for the Sukkot registration link at the top of the page and go through all of those materials that you'll find there and make yourself familiar with them if you want to come. If you want to come, you need to read through those materials and understand what it is you're getting into. We are an off-grid homestead. This is going to be an off-grid campground. You're going to have to go get your own water. You're going to have to, cook your food. It's going to be campfires. There's no electrical plug-ins. There's no running water. There's no toilets. We have toilets, but it's an outhouse. We're going to have new shower stalls built. That's being built right now, actually. So all of this stuff's going to be there, but you need to understand this is more of a roughing. If you're used to doing Sukkot with a nice fifth wheel camper and a cabin, that's fully furnished and room service and all that stuff, this is not the Sukkot you want to go to, believe me. But if you're into, hey, actually practicing for Sukkot, to do what our Father said, and that's to go out and camp for 7 days, then this might be the place you want to go to because it's going to be akin to like living in the wilderness. See, our feast that the Father gives us, that he says are his feast, these are rehearsals. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure this out. At some point, someday, your family is going to be required to go out into the wilderness. The prophets speak about this. We know that the second Exodus is going to happen based on all the verses and all the prophets, both major and minor. It's going to happen. So this is your time to practice. Don't be like some of these people who are like, oh, well, it's just for the men to go out there and go camping. It's not for the women or children with babies. No, folks, when they left Egypt, they all left. It wasn't just for the men to go out and go camping. They all left. And see, this rehearsal is what the Father gives us for us all to practice. So, no, this is not going to be a resort. This is not a Holiday Inn Express, okay? So, if you want to actually experience the wilderness like we're supposed to do in preparation for a future time when our families are taken out into the wilderness, this might be the Sukkot for you. Again, go to newtotorah.com. Look at the Sukkot registration information and make yourself familiar with all the information there so you know what you're getting into. There's some things that are recommended for you to bring. Here's what I don't want to happen. I don't want a bunch of people registering because they want to get in on this, and then they go back and they read what is required and some of the things that you have to do or have to know about beforehand and say, you know what, I don't want to come. Okay, so I want you to have full disclosure before anything else. So go there now, read all that, and then one day when the registration opens, whenever that day is, you'll know and you can register. But it's going to be fast. So, people, every year, I get lots of emails from people like, can you put me on a waiting list? And I do, but usually that waiting list is really long. So, what else? Oh, yes, it's completely free. It's totally free to come, okay? I'm never going to charge any money. This is not my business. This is not my ministry turned corporation like a lot of other ministries do. No, it's completely free. I'm not trying to make a dime off of you. And when a lot of times people feel the need to bring gifts to the feast because the Torah really tells us that's when our tithe is supposed to come in. And because we're not in Jerusalem and we're not in the temple, people sometimes give me tithes that they feel they need to give. When I get those, they all go to the same place. It's the Huntsville Open Arms Pantry. Nancy and Richard Dignan operate that, and they absolutely appreciate any support that I give them. So when I go to speaking places or when people bring tithes to my place for whatever feast gathering I'm doing, and they want to give me some money, that's where that money goes. I do not take money. I do not take donations. I never will, never have. And, that's where it goes. So if you want to know, it's Open Arms Pantry, Huntsville, Arkansas. The Open Arms Huntsville Pantry, that's what it's called. Yeah. So it's free. It's completely free. So all you got to do is worry about the things you need to bring, you know, like food and things like that for your family. Don't show up here without any food. Okay, you gotta bring your own stuff to the feast. All right, we can all feast together, you know. And a lot of people bring things to share. Last year, someone brought a number of animals that we all shared. You know, we slaughtered them and roasted them over a fire, and we all shared them. It was great. So do that, but don't show up here without no food. I mean, or without any food. Grammar police. Don't do that. It's happened before. Don't do that. Okay, you got to bring food. So just go back, go to New Torah, read all about it. It's completely free. You'll have a great time. I know you will. If for some reason, you know, you or your spouse do not think you would enjoy yourself living, you know, out off grid in the wilderness with a lot of the comforts you're used to, maybe it's not the right, you know, venue for you. They have nice Sukkots where they put you up in 5-star hotels and all kinds of other stuff, and you can pay and go into debt for a year to go on their Sukkot adventure. But this is not that place. Okay, just wanted to throw that out there. But it's coming soon. The dates will be on the website. We're basically going to open it up October 3rd, October 2nd. But all the dates and information will be on the website, so go check that out. All right, guys. Looking forward to the fall feast. Go home, read your Bible. Thanks.